Welcome to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcast of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking at Psalm 59, sung to the tune of Do Not Destroy. And David is giving us a very detailed description of his enemies who happen to be the forces of King Saul. Now, these forces, we said yesterday, they spew out words. And look at one of the things that they are saying. Verse 7, they say with arrogance, who can hear us? Who can hear us? In other words, who can challenge us? Who can hold us accountable? Who can ask us to stop? I mean, there is no greater arrogance than that. We can say what we want and we can get away with it. Now I want to show you a few more verses that talks about this arrogant attitude of people. Who can hear us and who can stop us? We read in Psalm 10 and verse 13, why does the wicked say to himself, he won't call me to account? The wicked are saying that God will not call them to account. How foolish to come to that conclusion. Then we read in Psalm 12 and verse 4, the flattering, boastful tongues. So what do these flattering, boastful tongues say? Psalm 12 verse 4, we will triumph with our tongues, we own our lips, who is our master? We don't have to fight physically. We are going to win with words, the war of words. We are going to triumph by our words. We own our lips. We are the masters of our lips. And we can say what we want and get away with it. So we need to be very, very careful again about the words that we speak. In fact, in verse 12, David says, the sins of their mouths and for the words of their lips, God judge them, hold them accountable. Sins of their mouths and words of their lips. You know, even though this is talking about the enemies of David, it has great application for us today. One of the organs that causes us to sin the most is our mouth. Our mouth is the expression of what is in our heart. And words can come out so easily. And we have all regretted words that we have spoken in haste, without thinking, and we try to recall them, but it cannot be recalled. And especially today, with all the technology, everything can be recorded and used against us as evidence. So that is why we need to ask God to place a guard over our mouth, that we will not speak unadvisedly, that we will not speak in haste. James 1:19 says, be quick to listen, be slow to speak, be slow to get angry. What excellent words of advice. Be quick to listen. Listen to people. Listen to your wife. Listen to your husband. Listen to your children. Be quick to listen. Listen without interrupting. Listen without condemning. And be very slow to speak. Be very slow to speak. And be slow to getting angry. So, as you and I struggle in this area, we are all human. We need to ask God to forgive us for the sins of the mouth. I remember I was once in a TTC bus, and there was a young fellow, and he was just using all the filthy, vile language he possibly could use. So the time came for him to get down. And as he was getting down, the bus driver told him, "Son, go home today and wash your mouth with soap." He had the courage to say that. And we need to be cleansed by the blood of Christ for all the words that we have spoken unadvisedly, causing harm. Amen.